How old are you?
A child from Ukraine who's adopted by a married couple here in the U.S. What happens after that make your head burst into flame?
Is this a child or a grown woman?
Bruh, this documentary is unhinged as hell. It's called The Curious Case of Natalia Grace.
Curious Case of Natalia Grace.
It is shocking.
More than 10 million people watched.
I have never watched a documentary this good.
This story captured the imagination of the world.
Oh my God, I'm blown away. Whoa, I am shooketh.
She was gonna kill everybody.
She's evil.
You've adopted a kid and now they're trying to kill you. I mean, it's the stuff of a horror movie, right?
Like a serial killer or something.
There was a mention of her doing sexual favors for money.
Christine tried to set me up with Natalia.
She was an adult.
Natalia was a child.
Is it true? Is it not? We don't know.
I'm charged with 2 counts of child neglect, is that correct?
Definitely not an area of town that I would let my kids walk around unattended.
He's not the kind of guy that could do well if he had to go to prison.
I just couldn't. What a creepy guy. Who does that with his daughter?
8 months later, the world is unified in one thing. They want to hear from Natalia.
I don't know that there's 100% one villain here.
There were all these pieces to a puzzle that we couldn't quite put together.
Natalia was a victim. The Barnetts are the predators.
Christine trying to beat the truth out of her.
And that was what broke my heart the most.
Did you want to hurt him?
It's all gonna come to light.
Just when you think you have it solved, you find out you don't.
The story just got crazier.
You might not like the truth.
The Barnetts tried to paint me as this big monster. They claim I'm lying about my age. I was 6 years old when they adopted me. But the Barnetts did a petition to change my age to 22 years old. I literally lost my childhood.
When the verdict was handed down for Michael and they said not guilty, and he looked at us and he smirked, it was like watching my daughter be raped. There was no justice served. If I could have caught Christine in the alley and put a black hoodie on, I would have busted her upside the head.
There are things I'm going to tell you that you've not heard from anyone else yet.
Michael and Christine are cowards. They're heartless cowards.
That's not love. That's hate.
Sometimes the truth is crazier than fiction.
She knew that she couldn't, quote, give the kid back.
She's a little girl. She's not a car.
Many of these questions, there's not going to be a single answer to. There's going to be a lot of answers to.
What I'm about to show you will be definitive as to how old Natalia was.
Her DNA has all the answers.
I was never in y'all's room with a knife.
I know what I saw.
In every lie is a hidden truth. But you gotta dig enough to be able to see it. They're not gonna get away with this. This is my side of the story. Do I look like a monster to you?